What can go so? Well, I'm here to tell you that when we form government, no stone will be left unturned to chase down that money for Mr. Bolt and the others.
Bless up ABR family and viewers. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Anissa Bell Rose, and in this one, Mark Golding vows inquiry to catch perpetrators in the Usain Bolt and other clients SSL fraud saga, as well as we're seeing the newly minted Senator Marlon Morgan increases calls for Andrew SWABY to resign, as well as BlueDot poll amongst JUTC drivers strike. Stay tuned for the details at hand. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Notification shout out goes to Rumba Time News. Big up yourself, Rumba Time. As well as Brian Reed. Big up yourself, Brian. As well as my sis, Pat W. Big up yourself. Thanks for the continued support from each and every one. So kicking off the first segment following the scandalous SSL fraud saga, the whole Ponzi scheme, the big heist of the history in Jamaica, where it surrounds the icon Usain Bolt and another 200 client. We see the whole smear campaign, they're running out on Usain Bolt, and they're basically trying to downplay the whole narrative, and they have all sort of things to say. Now, following the presentation of Paul Buchanan for the People's National Party, we've seen current leader Mark Golding pledging to have a commission of inquiry that will leave no stone unturned in this travesty against over 200 investors.
You know, it pains my heart when I see what this government is doing to the great sprinting legend of Jamaica, Usain Bolt. It is a disgrace. The man invested his money for his retirement in an institution regulated by the Jamaican regulatory body for investments in the country. And there was a massive fraud going on in there. Nigel Clark was Minister of Finance. When the report come to his office about the problems, he put the report in a cupboard and forget about it. Andrew Holness had money in there. And Andrew Holness take out his money before the thing collapse and leave Bolt and others to suffer the massive losses of, in his case, millions and millions of hard-earned US dollars that he raised through his exploits on the track to bring glory to Jamaica. What can go so? What can go so? Well, I'm here to tell you that when we form government, no stone will be left unturned to chase down that money for Mr. Bolt and the others. No stone will be left unturned. This lackadaisical approach, dragging the thing out, we can't get any information. We want the reports. We want the Crow reports to see what has happened. And there must be a commission of inquiry into the regulatory failures that would allow an institution like that, licensed to deal in securities and manage people's money, to have been operating for years, carrying out such massive fraud, and the regulator let them go ahead and let them go ahead until it was too late. We are going to get to the bottom of it because we respect the people involved who have put their money in Jamaica, and to the diaspora and others overseas. We need to send the signal that we take it seriously and that Jamaica is a place where you can come and invest your money. And this government is letting the people down.
And we, the well-thinking Jamaicans, welcomes this. It is even said that the very same SSL possessed a 50% stake in the whole BlueDot poll. And a whole heap of speculation surrounding this to say whether or not, Bolt's money was a part of this whole BlueDot poll. Right? And this article was via the Loop Jamaica News from the 13th of October 2021. And you can see it on the screen right there. Nevertheless, we see them run out with a BlueDot poll stating that more Jamaicans say they trust Prime Minister Andrew Holness than those who say they do not. And as I've always been saying, no other poll than the Don Anderson poll. If the people on the ground are not showing this, then this poll that they're running out to change the narrative, to distract us, is not gonna work. We also seen the newly minted Senator Marlon Morgan, who was basically in strong campaign mode before he was named the senator for the Jamaica Labour Party. And him run out with Juliet Cuthburn Flynn and Abka Fitzhenley, calling now this time for Andrew SWABY to resign. Can you imagine? Their whole allegation of misuse of funds and corruption pertaining to KCMC and calling up even Dayton Campbell name baseless. So then run out now to come distract the public again because them say the whole travesty that was meted out to Usain Bolt and the other investors are gaining traction, and Usain Bolt is not being silent anymore. But while they're at it, they're not calling for the Prime Minister to resign. They're not calling for even members of the whole G2K mix up in all kind of bangarang. This very same president of G2K, Shane Kerr, was basically convicted of embezzling funds from his client at a credit union where he worked in St. Elizabeth. But looky here, he is the president of the G2K. Another member of the Young Jamaica in some form of, lewd act with a student of the Harden High School. And he's basically out on bail. And them people here, them have representing them. But they're calling on people of integrity who has nothing to hide for them to resign. It's just last week we seen the Minister of Local Government, Desmond Mackenzie, congratulating the work of Andrew SWABY.
Without fear of contradiction, congratulate the KSMAC on this very outstanding approach to a very critical component of the municipality's responsibility. I think what you are doing today and over the next 2 days speaks volume to the vision that is required to move local government, and especially the SMAC. There is a clear direction of what is important, and what is important is the people that we represent, the service that we offer to the people. I have no doubt that the leadership, the collective leadership of the municipality will rise to the occasion that while we are developing, facilitating development strategically, we must look beyond today and look tomorrow.
What Andrew SWABY has done in a couple months, the former mayor of Kingston could never achieve same in the 8 years that he sat as the mayor of Kingston, with all kinds of corruption and cloud hanging over his head of unaccounted funds at the KCMC. And no wonder why the Prime Minister can't call out these personnel. Look who them have and represent them. So till we see them bring back George Wright, who has not come out publicly to apologize to his now wife and to apologize to the public for his whole misconduct and taking a stool and hitting a woman. That is what they hug up in their party. Now the drivers of the JUTC, that's the Jamaica Urban Transit Company Limited, took, action today where they strike. And the areas affected were Rockford, Kingston, Portmore, and Spanish Town. Right? And we're seeing them try if they plug the JUTC buses all over Jamaica, and it's not working. We see a bus trapped with another trailer up on the road, basically damaging the bus. And the bus system not making enough funds. They're losing more than all they're gaining. And so the drivers took action today. A whole heap of delays occurred today. Now, ABR family, I really want to hear from you. Talk up in the comment section. Tell me what you think about all of this. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel on the road to 30K and beyond. Help me to get there. Share out the videos them. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Get this video to at least 3,000 likes. Stay tuned for more videos. Stay tuned for more updates. Big up on yourself.